You're listening to 107.9 FM The Berg, and today we're shining a light on a local event that brings our community together in a big way called Fill the Bus. With us today is Laurie Hatton, one of the organisers of this event. Hi Laurie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Great to have you with us in the studio. Laurie, for those hearing about this for the first time, what exactly is Fill the Bus and how did you get it started?
Well, Fill the Bus is exactly what it sounds like. We're literally trying to fill entire school buses with non-perishable food and monetary donations. We're so happy that Switzer Cardi has provided the buses to us at no cost at all. They cover the cost of the gasoline, the bus drivers, etc.
Wow.
So we're really thankful for their generous donation. This will be the fourth year that they're doing it for us. How it started, it was inspired by the June 27th Miracle Day. Some may remember this from the pandemic when there was a door-to-door pickup all over Amherstburg, Windsor area, and people were just putting their food out at the end of the driveway or on their porch, and someone would come and pick it up. Well, the following year, they realized, after being back to work, that they didn't have time to organize such an event. They didn't have the same free time they had when they weren't working outside the home. So they wanted people to just take it to the food bank, and I realized that would be kind of challenging. A lot of people wouldn't necessarily go to that effort. So we wanted to make it really easy. And I thought, let's put a bus at each of the grocery stores. And so that's how it started. We just thought, let's make it easy that people can give.
What a fantastic idea. And can you tell us what people can expect when they show up to donate, and what are the items that are most needed?
For sure. When they show up, the buses will be at Walmart, No Frills, and Sobeys on Saturday, June the 28th, and Sunday, June the 29th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there'll be volunteers there who will be able to answer any questions you have and accept the donations that you are purchasing at the store and wanting to give. So some of the items that are most needed are peanut butter, jelly and jam, condiments, salad dressing, cereal, oatmeal, cases of water, Gatorade, Freezies. Children's snacks are one of the big items. Things like fruit snacks and individually packed snacks, pasta sauce, sidekicks, etc.
Now, Laurie, I understand there are 3 different organisations benefiting from the drive. What kind of needs do they help meet in our community?
That's absolutely right. There are 3 organizations that will be benefiting from the Fill the Bus event. Be the Light Outreach Ministries, Amherstburg Community Services, and the Amherstburg Food and Fellowship Mission. All of them help the needs of people in our community in significant ways. Be the Light does community dinners in Windsor every Sunday afternoon at 2:30 for those in need. And here in Amherstburg, we also have the Mission and ACS who have the food bank and provide gift boxes or food boxes to people who are in need.
And volunteers must play a big role in making this event happen. What kinds of help are still needed for the weekend, and who can step up?
That's absolutely true. We could not do this without all the many volunteers that we have who have said that they'll come and help us with this. We still need a few more people just to accept the donations that are given or to hand out flyers at the door of the grocery store to let people know what items we would like them to purchase. So if anyone is still interested, they can send us a text message at 519-996-7744, and we'll be happy to schedule them in to find a time that works for them.
Great. And is there anyone in particular you want to give a shout out to, Laurie?
Oh, yes. So many people. We couldn't do it without all of our volunteers and people in the community that are helping. So as I said, Switzer Cardi is amazing with donating the buses. We're also grateful to Quesadilla Burritos and Tacos and Naples Pizza here in town that are helping to provide food for our volunteers. Then we have the signs to let people know where the buses are, and those were printed by Because We Care of the Families First organization. And Encounter Church is also helping us with printing and with the location to sort donations. Also, Mike McHale, who owns the Sobeys and Walmart parking lots, has given us permission to use them. And we're very grateful to Rob and Tina's No Frills, Sobeys, and Walmart for their support and involvement. This year, we also are going to be having Mercado Fresh helping us out. This is their first year in town, and we're very pleased that they immediately said yes, they'd like to help. Bob Lowe, a.k.a. Bois Blanc, we'd like to thank them for allowing us to park the buses securely on the island overnight on Saturday evening till Sunday morning. And then finally, big shout out to Amherstburg Karate Club. Last year, they showed up and really quickly unloaded all of the donated items from the bus into the church where they were going to be sorted and then given to the different organizations. We're beyond grateful that they've agreed to do this for us again this year. We really could not do this without all of the volunteers, donors, and businesses who pitch in every year. It really is a team effort from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a great community we've got here in Amherstburg, hey?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you've made it pretty easy for people to give financially. Could you just walk us through how to donate?
Certainly. If someone would like to give a cash donation on the day of the event, they can just give it to one of the lead volunteers at the buses who will accept the cash donation. You can also do an e-transfer to info@encounterAberg.ca. That's info@encounterAberg.ca. And just be sure to write Fill the Bus and give your name and address. We'll give a tax receipt upon request for any donations of $20 or more. Every dollar really helps.
And finally, Laurie, what does this event mean to you personally?
It means a lot to me because I know that there are many people in our community who really struggle to feed their families. I know that there are children through the school year who get snack or lunch program help during the school year, but in the summertime, their families really struggle because they don't have the resources to provide for them. I know there are people that rely on the food banks to just make ends meet. And I'm just grateful that I'm able to help in a small way to be able to give back to the community and to be a conduit so that others can help out when there's this great need.
Yeah, what a fantastic thing that you do. Well, thank you, Laurie. Thanks for coming to the studio and thanks for telling our listeners all about Fill the Bus.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing everyone come out on Saturday, June the 28th and Sunday, June the 29th at Walmart, No Frills, Sobeys, and Mercado Fresh.
That was Laurie Hatton, one of the dedicated volunteers behind Fill the Bus. And just a reminder, if you would like to donate, you can do so on site or by e-transfer to info@encounterAberg, all one word.ca. Stay tuned to CKBG FM for more upcoming community events here in Amherstburg.